Hi there, it's Dan here from Flexxable, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can cash flow your pay-per-lead business with some credit card hacks. Okay, let's get stuck in. All right, so before I get into what my latest hack is, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what should be obvious to you if you're running a performance-based lead gen agency. Is that you must be getting the best possible Air Miles credit card that you can and putting it inside your ad account, right? And there's plenty of bonus cards out there that'll give you sign-on bonuses, give you 50,000 points for signing on. If you spend a certain amount in the first 3 months, then you get an additional bonus. And you really can, if you get into it, you know what I mean? You can apply for one credit card for 6 months, get the 50,000 bonus. So, shut that one down, apply for another card and get another 60,000 bonus. And you can really rack up some air miles very, very quickly. And I haven't gone to those lengths because I just haven't had enough time, and I'm not that much as much of a geek as other people I know. But you definitely can travel. For me, and without sounding too big-headed, I've been able to, and I'm definitely not one to take photos and post all over Facebook, right? It's just not what I do. But it means that I've been able to fly business and first class wherever I go with my family for the last kind of 5 years. And that's very important to me when you think about it, when my family's over in Australia and I live in the UK. So being able to travel in comfort, arrive refreshed, be able to kind of jump off the plane, see my kids are maybe a little spoiled, but to see them kind of back there ordering their Diet Cokes from behind us and kind of pressing the button to get the air hostess, it is a bit, they are very lucky kids, but it's also such a nice experience, and it's a nice perk of what we do, right? So I'm going to take it, and I'm not going to be too ashamed about that either. And the next thing that has recently come alive, it's these guys, okay? They're in the UK. There's definitely going to be similar wherever you are in the world, in Australia, in the US. I haven't done any research obviously into that, but these guys are called Curve. They have a nice little kind of metallic credit card. I think I've gone for the premium one here. And what this does is it acts as your central hub to be able to pay everything from this. So whether it be personal or business, you can use this card, and then it allocates the expense to the credit card that you want, right? So you can pay with this and it goes to a business credit card. You can actually go into the Curve app and then move that expense from business to personal or personal to business or whatever that is, right? So you can kind of move money around, which is cool on its own. And they have a kind of go back in time feature that is really cool, right? But what I like most about this, and I'm not sure how much longer you're going to be able to do it, is that you can actually pay, get this, other credit cards off with this card because it's a MasterCard, which means that if I've racked up £50,000 in ad spend on my American Express card, I can then go and pay that 50,000 on this card and allocate that to another business credit card, if that makes sense. So immediately with this single card, I can cash flow my business by an extra 50,000 because when I first joined up with this, there was like 60-day payment terms or whatever, right? So that £50,000, although it doesn't go away, it just gets kicked down the road further, right? Which means that you have an extra £50,000 of cash flow that month. And obviously I'm not saying for you go and spend that money because you're eventually going to have to pay it, right? But it just means that it's a really good way to cash flow stuff, all right? And you can earn air miles on the American Express that you initially paid the £50,000 on, and then you can earn air miles on the 50,000 that you paid off their American Express card, right? So you get double air miles, which is really cool. You get cash flow, and it's just you just can't lose with this. And the other cool thing is that you're able to pay off your HMRC stuff, okay? So your tax, your VAT, your corporation tax, all of the stuff that you have to pay the tax man can be paid on this card too, and then allocated to a credit card, inside the Curve app. The other thing is you can take this card, you can use it when you go abroad to any country, and you don't pay any fees to get it out, and then you can allocate that cash transaction to one of the cards inside your app. All right, it's just amazing. I don't know how long this is going to last, and whether or not you're going to be able to do all these hacks with it, But for me, my brother put me onto this curve thing. It's epic, you know. It really is cool, and I can see why they're doing it, because they get a lot of people in and they start offering kind of short-term loans and all that type of stuff, which I would not recommend that you do. But for me, this is a really great hack. It's given me extra cash flow without doing anything at all. It's allowed me to pay off all my taxes using credit cards and getting air miles for those credit cards. And it's also allowed me to pay my credit cards off with another credit card. It's just great. I would highly recommend, if you're in the UK, you look into it. And if you're not in the UK, there'll be others. Maybe if you might be aware of this if you're listening in America, and there are options to that. So please post below if you can. It's going to help my watchers out. And it's just a really great way to kind of get something for nothing. And I think it's maybe a couple of £100 or something for the year to get this. You get insurance, mobile phone insurance, you get air lounges, airport lounges, all of there's just so many perks that you get with this. It's an absolute no-brainer. The £200 that I have to pay as a business expense, it's just well worth doing. So if you are a bit of a geek on air miles, leveraging other people's money, and you know, just having some fun with stuff like this, get the Curve card and I guess knock yourself out with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please comment below if you've got any other questions. Give us a like if you like this video. I don't know, maybe you want more stuff like this. And last of all, please subscribe to our channel when you know, so you know that when a video like this comes out. I'll speak to you soon. Take care.